Good morning. I'm hosting Coffee with Bob today. Today is the last day of the year, and it's been a year. But for all the troubles that 2020 brought, all the things that we can make fun of, if we're honest, we know that there are still plenty of things that we can be grateful for. As I look back on this year, I am incredibly grateful to God for being with me, for being with my family. I'm grateful to my family. I've really learned again, something I've always known, but I've relearned the importance of connection. And because of that, I'm so grateful to my family of faith. I miss worshiping with them. I'm grateful for my job. I love working at St. Luke's. I love serving God there. I love the people I work with. It's just a great environment. And I also am so thankful for people I know and those who are unknown to me, all of the individuals who took a risk during a pandemic by continuing to care for the needs of others. There were teachers, school administrators, school personnel, and of course, medical staffs at hospitals, the hospital staff, the doctors, the nurses, all of those who took a risk by continuing to care for the needs of those who are sick. What are the top 5 things that you're grateful for in this past year? Well, in Scripture, one of the ways that someone would express their gratitude to God was through a sacrifice. Now, certainly there were animals, but also produce, grain, oil. We often associate the term sacrifice or sacrificial giving with the animals that were sacrificed. That makes sense. But the term is also applied to what was going on for the giver. The gift was a sacrifice because it cost them something important. They were giving of what they needed to live on. They were giving back to God for providing for all of their needs. And so they would take some of their produce or livestock, some of the things that they needed for life, and they gave back. That's why it was a sacrifice. On this last day of the year, I want to encourage you to join me in doing 2 intentional, tangible things as an expression of gratitude, because I'm determined to get the last word on 2020. And so first, I encourage you to make a gift. Maybe make a gift to your family of faith, your church, the place where you worship, or a favorite charity. I'll be giving to St. Luke's, my family of faith, but also to the Curbside Chronicle, because I'm so impressed with their ministry with the homeless population. The second thing is to reach out today and let someone know how grateful you are for their presence in your life. Thank them for the difference they make to you. Those 2 things, give a gift and tell someone thank you for what they mean to you. Now, because I think that's such a great way to end a year, it's also the way that I want to begin 2021. Now, looking back, I can't remember how I started 2020, but I'm going to bookend 2021 in gratitude. On the first day of the year and on the last day of the year, I'm going to be intentional about expressing gratitude to God. And so I'm going to end 2020 with doing those 2 things. And tomorrow, I'm going to do the same 2 things, make a gift and reach out to someone and express my gratitude for their being a part of my life. And then at the end of the year, I'll do the same thing. It's a way to mark those days. I'm going to begin the and end the year in gratitude. There's a great quote by G.B. Stern: "Silent gratitude isn't much use to anyone." And so don't settle for that feeling of thankfulness. Don't think of 5 things for which you're grateful and just feel good about it. Express your gratitude. Silent gratitude isn't much use to anyone. And so express your thanks to God and reach out to someone you know and love who's made a difference in your life. Do those 2 things and have a very happy new year.